Hello, we're going to make a video today, and in this video we're going to go ahead and uh, take a look at starting a Jupyter Notebook and running the Anaconda Python 2.7 environment on the ece/HPC Linux platform. So the first thing we need to do is we need to bring up a terminal session. Now I'm running this from home and I'm connected to VPN, and I'm going to log into a machine where we're testing this, and the machine will be, so I'm going to SSH in -L for the login ID. I'm going to use the test ID ece450, and the machine that I'll be going into is ece-hpc01.cc.lehigh.edu, and I'll go ahead and type in the password. Okay, and so now that I've gone ahead and I've typed in the password, what we need to do is we need to go ahead and we need to start something called Anaconda and get into the base environment. So in order to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over and I'm going to go into a web browser, and in the web browser I'm going to go to this website, ECE Teaching Labs, all one word, .cc.lehigh.edu, and hit enter. I'm going to come down here to the Documentations tab and go to Anaconda 3 and set up to run Anaconda 3 on the ece/HPC platform. I'm going to scroll down a little bit and I'm going to copy this command that says source and then it has a file name. I'm going to copy that, and then I'm going to go ahead and put this web browser in the background and bring up the terminal again. I'm going to paste that command into the terminal session, and I'll hit enter. And you can see by the little base it comes in, this has put us into the base Anaconda environment. And I can do things like I can type Python-V and see what, so this is running Python 3.7. So I want to actually get in and use Python 2.7. So what I'm going to, and I also want to run Jupyter Notebook. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put in the command for Jupyter Notebook to bring it up and get it running. And so I'm going to put in this command here where it says Jupyter-notebook --IP space 0.0.0.0.0 space. I'm going to use the port 8888 in this example, and you'll get a port assigned to you to use if you're doing this for the class. So I'll go ahead and I'll hit enter. Okay, and when it does that, the line that I'm interested in grabbing and copying is this line that says http://ece-hp01, and then the rest of that. That's going to let us securely get into our Jupyter Notebook. So I'm going to copy that. And I'm going to come up here and I'm hitting edit and then copy, or you can do a right click and hit copy. That's not showing up on my screen here. So I'm going to copy that command. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up again the web browser. and I'm going to open another tab. Now this web browser is running on my desktop, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to paste the string that I copied from the terminal, and I'm going to hit enter, and you can see that's going to bring up the Jupyter Notebook. What I'm going to do now is I want to I'm going to click a terminal session here, and that brings up a new terminal session. So right now in that terminal session, I'm not running Anaconda. I want to run Anaconda again, so I'm going to run that source command again. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to go back in here to, I have a tab open where I had that ECE Teaching Labs .cc.lehigh.edu opened, and I was in the Anaconda 3 section. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to copy that again, and then I'm going to paste this back into the, I'm going to come and put that. Okay, so now I'm in the Jupyter Notebook terminal. I'm going to actually go ahead and paste this back in the Jupyter Notebook terminal. And you can see in the Jupyter Notebook terminal, I'm now in the base environment. Now I want to run an environment that's set up for ece450, and it will be running Python 2.7. The way I would do that is I would type conda, activate, ece450 is the name of the virtual conda Python environment that we have set up, and I'll hit enter. And you can see on the left hand side it says ece450. Excuse me. Now if I type Python -v, you can see that this is running Python 2.7. So if you're looking to run the Python 2.7 environment, then it would be how you could do this. Now the other thing that we can check out is if we type conda list, does that work? This will list all of the packages that are available. If I type conda list and then numpy, conda list, and then a pipe, that's a straight up and down sign, grep, numpy, it will show me that I'm running the numpy package. If there's any packages you want to check and make sure they're running, you would type the conda list pipe, that straight up and down sign, the grep, and then the package that you want to verify is being run. Okay, so that's how you get in, and you can activate the ece450 environment for testing. Okay, I hope this is helpful, and thanks for listening. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. And to get out, you can just type exit, and that'll take you out. And then we're going to close the web browser, and if we come back in here to the terminal session, and if I type psaux, and then I'm going to type grep, and I'm going to put my ID in. Okay, you'll see that the Jupyter Notebook is still running. If you want to close that Jupyter Notebook out, because we used the ampersand, when we initiated it, it runs in the background. To stop it, I can type kill. I'm going to use a -9, and then 23447, because you can't see that right now. Okay. So what I did was here, let me go back to the beginning. PS AUX pipe grep ece450. Okay, and you see the 23447, that's the Python notebook, is still running. So if I type kill -9 23447, that will kill that process. If I go back up and run that PS command again, the Jupyter notebook is done. Okay, and that port should be freed up. And then to get back, then I can just type exit, or to get back to, if you want to get rid of that terminal session. Okay, that's all there is. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. Thanks a lot.